Hey guys, welcome to Tall Videos, and welcome to another reaction video. Today I'm going to be reacting to one of my old videos. The video is entitled How to Get Over a Girl. And sort of a couple of years ago, well over the last couple of years really, from at the end of 2018 I'll say, I went through a breakup which I handled in the best possible way ever. By that I mean I will just go with handled it in the best possible way ever. I didn't completely try and destroy my life and go down to our dark hole of a lot of alcohol. No, I didn't do that. I handled it with great ease, and me and my ex-partner are best of friends. We go skipping through the meadows every weekend. But yeah, so I made a video in 2016 with the title How to Get Over a Girl on my second advice channel. Yeah, so let's just see how I react to this now, because at that point I'd never been through a breakup, so I don't know why I was offering this advice to anyone. I had never been through a breakup. I was 16 years old. I had no idea. I still don't have an idea what's going on. But I feel like I'm a little bit more equipped now to talk about a breakup after I've been through such a harsh, terrible breakup for me. It was generally one that destroyed me for absolutely ages. So I think I'm in a better place to actually react to that, to see if my advice would be different, which I'm 100% sure it has. I haven't actually watched this since it came out. It just got recommended to me for some reason. I was like, oh my god, I need to watch this. So yeah, play the video. How to Get Over a Girl. Now, I was looking through Reddit/r/advice because my new sort of video question submit thing isn't quite set up yet. It is now, but the time you're watching this it will be, so there's a link in the description if you want to ask me a question for some advice. By that, of course, I mean I had set it up. It was just Tumblr. I just didn't have anybody watching the video. I mean, this video still only has 26 views. Who is asking me for advice then? I recently launched a thing on my second channel now asking if anyone wants my advice again. I'm going to start doing those videos again. And I got like 5 responses, and now I have I'm gaining subscribers. I'm almost at 3,000 on this channel, and I'm almost at 1,000 on my second channel. And I still only got like a handful of responses now. So what was I expecting? I think that channel probably had like 30 subscribers when I did that. No one was asking for my advice. Nobody was. But come on. Now, this person posted, want to stop thinking about a girl, and that's heightened my interest, because I was like, oh, okay, let's have a look through this. And essentially says there's a girl that he became obsessed with, essentially, and really liked the girl. There's a link to this in the description if you want to read along with it. And essentially, he said he became really associated with her, thought she was amazing, and then he found out she had a girlfriend, a boyfriend rather. Well, so this guy met a girl that I presume they were dating. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not going to click on the Reddit post because I can't be up. But I'm assuming they were dating and they broke up or something, and he became infatuated with her and obsessed with her. Continue the video. That would have been slightly more sort of, okay, I can go over that. But no, she had a boyfriend and was crushing for this individual. I think Finkletons is his name. Okay, poor old Finkletons. And no, he was crushed by this, which I guess you would be, wouldn't you? If you have been chasing after someone, if you've been trying to get with someone and then you find out they've got a boyfriend, I mean, at least this person has the dignity to stop when he found that out. That's another thing I will say. Stop. If it's a male, or if it's a guy or a girl, whatever, stop if they're in a relationship. Right, okay, so they weren't dating at all. He just developed a crush on someone, and it turns out they were already dating someone. And apparently I'm really defensive over the fact that he stopped. I don't think I'd... No, I tell you what, I think I had at the time, I don't know if this was, maybe after that, because that date doesn't make sense to me. But I did have a point with one of my girlfriends. Someone came along and they messaged me and was like, I have a crush on your girlfriend, and I was like, weird, why are you telling me? You better not fucking do anything. And he was messaging my girlfriend a bunch, and I was like, mate, I'm her boyfriend, fuck off. So I think that might be what I'm talking about. I'm so defensive. It's stop, if you're dating, stop, you know. I think that's why I was so defensive. I'm not entirely sure though, because that date doesn't make sense to me, because I thought I didn't start dating this person until after, so I don't know, I'm confused by this. Really confused. Anyway, continue the video. Just back off. Just don't go near it. That should be the biggest turnaway point for anyone. And obviously for this person, he is sane, and it was. And he essentially still has her in her head and can't get her out of his mind. And he is, and as he says, he's 18, she is 21. Age gap video. And essentially, he knows there's no chance for this based on the relationship that she's already in.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I've not given any advice yet. I'm just reacting to this guy's post again. When do I start giving advice? That's what I came here to react to, is my terrible advice from 16-year-old me on what to do if you're obsessed with a girl.
Now, how to get over them is something that's very difficult, and I don't think there is a particular just a way you can just get them out of your mind and just move on. Now, for me personally, my last relationship, I got them out of my mind pretty quickly, because it's essentially whenever I look at them, whenever I think about my previous relationship, I just see someone stabbing me in the back. So it's essentially, it's very easy for me.
I can't remember who that ex was. Because I'm really confused at who that ex was, because at that moment I think I was dating my American ex, which most of my relationships were like online relationships. I'm really confused by that. I mean, who was the ex that stabbed me in the back? Or who did I think stabbed me in the back? Because watching this, I think I was dating like my first girlfriend. Unless this was made... I can't remember what my breakup dates, to be fair. Who stabbed me in the back? Damn. But 16-year-old me was heartbroken. How could you do this, ex-girlfriend? You stabbed me in the back. And also, who are you? I don't remember who you are. I'm so confused by that. I'm so confused. Okay, continue.
But, I'd say when I was younger...
When you were young? Jesus.
Quite a lot younger, well, not that young, I would say like 12, 13. If I had a crush on someone, and obviously when I'm 13, it's obviously not the same as someone that's 18, 21. But what I did was I would just imagine them killing me, which is something I used to do quite a lot. And looking back at it, it's quite fucking weird. But I mean, it worked for 13-year-old me, so it might work for Finkeltons, the 18-year-old Finkeltons.
I remember doing that. I remember doing that quite a lot because I had a crush. I did that with like one person quite a lot. I had a really big crush on a girl that I was sort of working with. I did a voluntary thing, and I had a crush on a girl. I can't remember her name. I think Laura. I think. Yes, I'm using her real name. If you're watching this, you see what you could have had. Yeah. But yeah, and as I recall, they were like, I can't really remember. I think they were a lot older than me as well. I think. Yeah, they were older than me. It was Laura, or no, it was Lauren. It was Lauren. That was who it was. And I remember having a major crush on her, and I can't remember what I was doing. But I was trying to get with her, and then I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna happen. Because I remember how old I would have been, but I know she was like older than me, and old enough to make it it's not gonna happen. And I remember constantly, whenever I was gonna go to my voluntary thing that I was doing, I was always thinking in my head, I would always imagine her coming out of a bush and just stabbing me in the face. I don't know if that did help me or not, actually. I'm saying it did, so maybe it did, but I don't remember it helping. But that is a weird bit of advice. Do you want to get over a girl? Just imagine them killing you. What? What fucking bizarre advice is that? Okay, continue.
It might work for him. I don't know. But that's essentially what I did. And it is just... The thing that you have always got to remember, though, is, like, if you think you've found the best possible person for you, chances are you've not. There are around 4 billion people, or 7, 8 billion if you're bi, and it's completely and utterly pointless to just fixate on that individual. And in most cases, they're probably not right for you anyway.
I still stand by that. I remember quite a lot whenever I was like, if I got drunk before, sort of in the last year, when I was still going through the breakup, I'd get sort of drunk, not drunk, but like sort of tipsy when I was out with friends. And I do recall one time when I was with one of my colleagues, I was working in a pub in a small English town, and you make friends really quickly in the small English town. And if you do something, it was like a really close community, so if you did something, it was known about. And I ended up getting really drunk, and I was staying in a sort of a suburb outside of it. The place outside of it was called Bowerhill, and that's where I was staying. And I remember I used to have to walk quite a long distance from where I worked, which was in the centre of town, all the way back to where I was staying. And there was one night I was drunk, so my colleagues were like, yeah, I'm gonna help you back. So it was him, so it was my colleague, which was female, and her boyfriend, were helping me back to my place. And I just collapsed on a bench, and I went like head over it and like collapsed like that. And I remember just saying like, you think you're happy with your boyfriend? Yeah, you're not gonna work out. You're not gonna work out. I don't think they did in the end, to be fair. But yeah, I went around and I told a lot of people that I was such an asshole. It's like, we're so happy together, me and my girlfriend. I was like, it's not gonna work out. You know that, don't you? Like, fucking statistically, it's not gonna work out. Stop being so happy. I was just I was like, I can't be happy. I've lost out on the person that I love. So like everyone else has to suffer. That was like the way that I was going. What a fucking asshole I was. Like, oh my god, it's hilarious to think like how it's hilarious to think like then how I was like so much my life is over. Oh my god, I'm never gonna be happy without this person. And then I'm like, what was it, like 2 years on, I've met the person that I think is right for me now. And I'm happier that I could ever be right now, and I'm back then I was like, my life is over, oh no, what will I do? And I'm just, oh my god, it's just hilarious to think. And that's when it comes down to breakups and stuff. Once you go through a really intense breakup, you always think like, oh no, this is the end of the world, what am I gonna do? It rarely is. And I'm not saying that the feelings of, you know, upset about a breakup ever go away. They never do. Well, I don't think they ever do. Maybe in time, but you get over it. With time you do. And I was told that as well. I didn't fucking believe it. But the advice that I'll give now, I'm going to continue watching this video because there's 2 minutes left of it. But the advice that I would give now is just if you're going through a breakup and it's like really difficult, don't turn to alcohol and don't turn to drugs, because it never ends out in the best way. It never does. It always makes the situation worse in the long run. Once you're over it, get drunk as much as you like, but during the breakup, don't just stay away from it. Trust me, you will thank yourself. And if you go down the route of drugs and alcohol, when you look back at it, you will think of yourself as such an idiot. Because you do get over it. I mean, I thought my life was genuinely over when I went through my last breakup. I was like, I attempted suicide, I was like constantly planning suicide, I started self-harming, I was mental, I was completely off my hinges. But like now, I look back at it and I'm just like, shit happens, man. Don't get so upset.
And the same goes if you just got out of a relationship. If you've got out of a relationship, it was most likely for the better. Because if you were broken up with, then isn't it better you got it done now rather than when you're in a much more serious relationship?
I wonder what it's like when you get out early and it's not a serious situation when you break up. I've never had that.
Because there's no point in staying in a relationship if you're unhappy. But I would say the best way to get them out of your head is just remember there's loads of other people. Just find somebody else. I know that's like so easy to say, but it just move. Just go, right, fuck off. Because the thing that you've always got to remember is the people that you have crushes on now, especially for people under 16, under 18, that sort of area, people you have crushes on now, 5, even a year from now, they won't mean anything to you. Like, I have a crush last year that I was thinking, oh, they're perfect, I love them, they're amazing. Like, I'm too fucking scared to ask them out, but...
As I recall, the person I was too scared to ask out was this Lauren person I was talking about. But also, that is terrible advice. Do not, if you're going through a breakup, do not, because I made this mistake. I was dating people like mental after I went through my last breakup. I was dating people, and I was getting rid of them. I was someone finding new. I was dating. Oh, it was dreadful, and I was like fucking people about. I was stringing people along. Don't do it. Wait until you're ready to get into a relationship again, and then start dating. Don't start dating immediately afterwards. I mean, casual stuff, maybe that kind of, you know, that's kind of okay as long as both people involved are 100% aware that this is just a casual thing. That's fine. I mean, I got involved in that as well, but you know, it's just don't start dating someone and like pretend that you're emotionally stable if you've just gone through a terrible breakup and you're not over the person. Don't be dating someone if you're not over them. It rarely works, so don't be doing that. And that's terrible advice from 16-year-old Steven. Jesus, why did I think that was good advice? Have you broken up with someone? Are you heartbroken? Yeah. Find someone new. Oh. Okay. Didn't know it was that easy.
It's like they were absolutely amazing, but it's like now when I look back on it, I'm sort of like, it just means nothing to me now.
Just FYI, if that was the Lauren person I was talking about, at that point I was definitely not over them. I'm thinking about the right person there. And these dates, because the time I uploaded this video might not be the time I made it. I might have re-uploaded it later on, but because I remember being really infatuated with that person for like quite a while. I can't even remember what they look like now. Genuinely, honestly, I cannot remember what they look like. You know, it must have been decent. That's the only thing I can say.
You've got to remember that the crushes that you have now will mean nothing, and even a year from now, they'll mean absolutely nothing.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I'm going to disagree with you there, me. Because I don't think that it'll mean nothing years from now. If you really do love someone, I don't know if you stop loving them. I don't think you do. If you really, genuinely put your heart and soul into loving someone, I don't think you stop loving them. I think you stop being in love with them, but I don't think you ever stop caring for them. I don't think you do anyway. I don't know. I mean, as I say, I'm still learning about life. I mean, I'm just about 20 years old. I'm still learning about life. I'm still learning as I go. I'm not some sort of master wizard and pretending to know everything. For some reason I was back then, but I'm not. I don't know everything. I don't have the answers to everything. But no.
And that is something you've just got to remember, because I had a crush on a girl at one of my workplaces called Lauren, and
oh, maybe who is the person that I was talking to being infatuated? What? I was like, yeah, I had this crush last. How many crushes have I had? My God, get me! I fucking form attachment with a shoe. Jesus.
I was obsessiated with her. It was like I would do anything I could to spend as much time with her as possible. But then when I look back at it, I just sort of go, all right.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Because he knew her name like that. I can't remember filming this video, but I do remember. No, that was someone else. My God, I have had too many women that I've been interested in. Jesus, way too many. For my age, way too many. Like, how many times have I been in love? My God, jeez, that's heartbreaking. That is ridiculous behavior, Stephen. Why did I have crushes on everyone? I mean, I rarely get crushes now. I mean, I'm in a relationship, so obviously the only person I have a crush on now is my girlfriend, obviously. But like prior to that, I rarely got crushes on anyone. Like before my last serious relationship, before this, my current relationship, the one previously, before that one, I don't think I rarely got crushes on anyone at that point. And after the relationship, I never really got crushes. I was able to obviously knock them out and go, oh, they look good, you know, this, that, you know. But I never got crushes particularly. No, I never did, really. Like, back then, apparently, that must be a normal thing for, like, younger teenagers, just to be constantly crushing on somebody. Like, Jesus.
Anyway, so thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it's sufficiently answered the question how to get a girl out of your head. I presume it works in reverse if you're a girl trying to go for a guy. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.
Oh, damn. So that was my advice back then. So I didn't even give that much advice. I basically said, yo, go find someone new, date someone new, just get over it. Stop being such a pussy. Like, Jesus. Why did I think that was the advice to give? That is not the advice to give, Stephen. Oh my God. But anyway, yeah, so that was me reacting to that. If you guys want me to react to more of my old advice videos on my second channel, leave a comment down below asking if you want any of the ones you want me to react to. You can go have a look at my channel, Top Videos to Capo. There'll be a link at the end of the video, link to that channel if you want to go to the advice ones. See if there's anything you want me to react to, see if my advice is different, because that has been an eye-opener to me, because I have not watched any of these videos since the time they came out in 2016, 2017. I have not watched them. So like watching them now is like that is such a mind blower to me as well, and how different I look as well. I mean, I don't look that different, but I appear to have a longer head. That's one thing that I've got told as well when I watch my older videos with my girlfriend. So like, you've got a longer head now. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah. So and I also constantly wore my glasses in that video. I don't need glasses for this. I thought I looked better with glasses. Jesus, no. Anyway. So thank you guys very much for watching this video, and as I say, if you want me to watch any of my old advice videos, react to my old videos, leave a comment down below and I will probably do it if it's an interesting video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.